Channel 2 Sports Zone Friday starts now.
Yes, greetings. Zach Klein along with Anthony Amy and DJ Shockley, and welcome into Sports Zone Friday.
Don't forget, everybody, join us on Twitter using the hashtag SZON2 and on Facebook, WSB TV Sports Zone, to discuss some big region games, upsets, in some cases, senior night on this week's show.
All right, let's get after it. Our coverage begins tonight in Gwinnett County. Battle of undefeateds as 7-0 Decula hosted 8-0 Grayson. Falcons get the ball first and drive the field. Jacob Brashear punches it in from a yard out. Later in the quarter, tied at 7 when Grayson's Muhammad Abdullah Kawi finds Hunter Schussler, who has a nice grab to put the Rams on top. We move to the third, still a 14-7 ball game. Decula's Giovanni Lugo with the keeper. He finds his way in for the touchdown. The Falcons go on to win it by 10 and remain perfect on the young season.
There's some great names in that highlight. Hey, Cambridge tried to keep up near the top of the heap with Sprayberry and Kell. Bears took on Riverwood first quarter. It's Brian Moore looking around for an open receiver. He finds Hunter Smith, and Cambridge cracks the scoreboard first. Then in the second, Kalen Bird takes the handoff, finds the hole, and he is into the clear. 40-yard touchdown. Cambridge moves to 6-2 with a 35-17 win. Now to Quad A Region 5. Sandy Creek on senior night put its 7-0 record on the line against a Woodward Academy team whose only loss was by 1 point to Lovett. We're off to Fayette County, and I was off for one more attempt to get through a banner. Oof. Look at the athleticism. Yeah,
you look fast in slow motion.
I tried for the Patriots. They have a practice field before you get to the stadium, so it wasn't in time.
Over again.
Yeah. First play of the second quarter. This guy, certainly not over. Elijah Holyfield, 1-yard touchdown run. War Eagles up 7-0. Holyfield went over 1,000 yards for the season in this game. Fourth quarter, still 7-zip until Ole Miss commit Eric Swinney plows in on 3rd and goal. But for the first time since 2007, when this guy, Elijah's father, Evander Holyfield, fought for the WBO heavyweight title, Sandy Creek loses a region game, 28-7. Woodward Academy ends the Patriots' 44-game region win streak.
A little Madden football here. Matt Ryan and company taking on the Denver Broncos. Cut left, cut left. Come
Zach,
on, cut.
What are you doing, man?
I'm playing a little Madden.
Dude, this is Peachtree Ridge Norcross. This is a big game tonight. I need this TV back, man.
Really?
Yeah. It's an important game for us. I need it back. All right, appreciate it.
You know, in Madden, the Falcons are unstoppable.
Nice.
Peachtree Ridge hosting Norcross, first place in 6A Region 7 standings on the line. Late in the first quarter, Norcross's Damon Woodcock takes down Marquez Jackson in the end zone. It's a safety, but unfortunately for Norcross, it would be their only points of the game. A few minutes later, Chance Thrasher moving to his left downfield to Connor Hayward, son of Craig Ironhead Hayward. Makes a grab, gone. 77-yard touchdown, all Peachtree Ridge as they now jump into a tie for first in the region with the 35-2 victory. Impressive to say the least. Time now to bring in DJ Shockley, who helped call the game live on WSBTV.com. And shock, man, Norcross had outscored their last 3 opponents 104-10, but managed just 2 tonight. What did the Lions do to make the 2-time defending state champs look so bad?
Well, Zach, tonight is pretty simple. They made Norcross do some things they normally do not do, like turn the football over. They had some bad penalties on offense and defense, and not to mention Nassim Antonor, the Peachtree Ridge running back, had 153 yards. He dominated the game, and so did Peachtree Ridge for 4 quarters.
Zach mentioned some of those Peachtree Ridge players. DJ, you spent 3+ seasons in the NFL as a Falcon. Which sons of former NFL stars from Peachtree Ridge are the most prepared to follow in their father's footsteps and possibly make it to the league?
Anthony, I think it's Chad Clay, son of Willie Clay. He did a good job tonight. Because he's so versatile, I think he can be on that next level. He returned punts, he played corner, he played nickel. He did it all. I think his versatility allows him to be ready for the next level.
Thanks, DJ. We'll see you next week at Noonan High School for the Game of the Week with Sandy Creek. Our coverage continues tonight at Panther Stadium. Arabia Mountain trying to do something no team has done this year. Beat St. Pius in region play. Second quarter, St. Pius on the move. Reed Edgin hands the ball to Joey Connors, who finds a hole in that Arabian Mountain D. 80-yard touchdown, 21-6. They're on top. Next possession for the Golden Lions. Egan going to flip the rock to Ransom Klinger, who runs the ball up the sideline for a 25-yard touchdown. All St. Pius as they hang 70 on Arabia Mountain. 70-38 your final. Well, folks, we're just getting cranked up here on Sports Zone Friday. Up next, games from Fulton, Henry, and DeKalb counties, just to name a few. But first, time for our McDonald's Spirit Spotlight and the Marching Lions from Peachtree Ridge. Stay with us. Much more from Week 9 of Sports Zone Friday after a brief timeout.
Sports Zone Friday is brought to you in part by McDonald's. There's something for everyone at McDonald's. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. And by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places.
And welcome back, folks. Time now for our Toyota Drive of the Week. We head back to Peachtree Ridge. This is the final play of the third quarter. Chance Thrasher finding Malik Murray for an 11-yard gain and a first down. Now they're going to switch sides to begin the fourth, and this is the first play of the final quarter. Nasim Antonor with a 62-yard touchdown. He ran for over 150 yards and 3 touchdowns in the game. The Lions get the win. They also come through with our Toyota Drive of the Week.
All right, more now from 5A, and since losing its opener to Carver of Columbus, the Panthers of Carver Atlanta had won 6 straight. They hit the road to play the 5-2 Mays Raiders tonight. Final minute of the first quarter is where we start. Mays' Romardis Bell extends the Raider lead to 2 touchdowns with his 24-yard score. Now 27-14 was the score as we're getting reports they've called this game in the fourth after reports of gunshots fired at Lakewood Stadium. Channel 2 crew is on the scene, and we will have more on our Channel 2 Action News Saturday a.m.
All right, thousands voted at WSBTV.com for the game they wanted to see tonight. Now here's a look at our Academy Sports and Outdoors Viewers' Choice Game of the Week. Hello, ladies. Out in Locust Grove tonight, it was the 5-2 Wildcats taking on the 4-3 Warhawks from Henry County. Pick it up in the third. Henry County quarterback Quez Sounder with the toss to Barnett Bailey, and Double B is gone down the sidelines. Warhawks go up 11 in the second half, but Locust Grove comes back. They force overtime in OT. After a Locust Grove touchdown, they end it with that interception. Calvin Durham with the pick right there. 37-30 is your final. And get this, Locust Grove has now won 3 overtime games this season.
We're going for their 7th straight win. As you can make sure you log on to WSBTV.com for your chance to provide our Viewers' Choice Game of the Week. Now we move on. Going for their 7th straight win, the Alpharetta Raiders hosting South Forsyth on a pink-out night. Late in the first quarter, it's 2-0 War Eagles, but Alpharetta quarterback Austin King finds his man Rustin Suter put the Raiders on top. The Raiders continue to attack through the air all night, and you might as well get it while the getting's good. King again to Suter. 24-14, the Raiders all but clinch the Region 6 6A crown.
All right, time now to recognize players who represent on the field and in the community. Cherokee High School's Andrew Harris is our Montlick & Associates Athlete of the Week. The senior wide receiver leads the state in yards, and it's not even close. Harris has accounted for nearly 1,100 yards going into tonight. That's more than 100 yards better than anyone else in the state. His personal goal for the season is to be a team captain.
The definite team goal since our sophomore year was Game 11, and that's what we've been trying to do. We've just been working hard enough to get to Game 11.
Game 11 is the first game of the playoffs, and you at home get to vote for the Athlete of the Year at the end of the season. At that time, Montlick & Associates will donate $5,000 to the Young Men's School. Plenty more to get to here on Sports Zone Friday. Up next, we're going to honor one of the top athletes in all of high school football in our state. But first, time for the second installment of our McDonald's Spirit Spotlight. And this time, it's the Blue Devils of Norcross taking center stage. Sports Zone Friday back right after this.
Sports Zone Friday is brought to you in part by Montlick & Associates Attorneys, protecting Georgia families for over 30 years. And by the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
Some of the highlights you see on Sports Zone Friday have certainly been impressive, but the players who star in the classroom should give you just as much reason to be impressed. Our Georgia Lottery Scholar Athlete of the Week is Robbie Johnson of South Forsyth. The senior linebacker sports a 4.14 GPA, is one of the senior leaders for the War Eagles, and lists AP U.S. history as his favorite class. Johnson says the current team goal is to make the playoffs this season. As for his future, college football is a possibility.
I've been getting recruited to play football at a couple of the Ivy League schools like Harvard, Brown, Cornell, a couple smaller D3 schools with great academic institutions like Johns Hopkins and Washington and Lee. We'll see if that works out. If not, we'll stay in state, get the Friesel Miller Scholarship, get to school, get a great education here.
Smart kid right there.
Indeed. As always, you can get more Sports Zone Friday football coverage on WSBTV.com, including our Game of the Week.
All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Sports Zone Friday. For Anthony, DJ, and the rest of the Sports Zone Friday crew, I'm Zach Klein. Thank you so much for staying up late with us. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Good night, everybody.